Code name LadyTAngel. Reason talk show. Name of talk show The Beauty Journal Life with LadyTAngel. How many seasons in the talk show? 5. Episodes per season? 24. Running time? At least 6 minutes. Hello, YouTubers. You are joining the talk show that has it all. She's got style. She's got flair. She's the answer to all of your problems. She is not afraid of anything. She is here to shine, and she is also here for you. You are joining her in a different range of talk topics in her show. She will be answering questions provided by Google and some that she made up on her own. You'll also be joining her in the People's Thoughts, which is now called Tell-Alls. Tell her everything. She is here to talk to you. You are joining her once again in a brand new season of her talk show, where her real name is Taylor Shanice Raymond, 22 years old, and real famous. Please join her today because, once again, she is not afraid to shine. Which you are joining her in her talk show, The Beauty of General Life with LadyTAngel. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey YouTubers, what up? Gotta say I'm kind of not in that happy mood right now. I got a lot going on through my mind right now, but that doesn't mean I can't still shoot one to you guys, right? Okay, well anyway, thank you guys for joining me once again on my talk show. The Beauty Journal Life with LadyTAngel, yours truly. That would be me. I thank you guys for joining me here once again. Okay, like I said, we're in continuation of my talk show, finishing up. Right now, the next season will be the very last one. I will have a different hairstyle. I'm not gonna be dark for the next season. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, for this season, it's only dark hair. No, it isn't real, so I can't do that. So I haven't had my hair out for a while, and I still don't feel like dealing with it. So I think the answer is wigs and all and whatnot. I mean, I figured for my next hair, I want to try to get that one sold in. But anyway, I'm getting off subject. I'm getting off subject here, but okay, let's get to why we are here. You guys had to excuse me. I had a migraine for the last 2 days, and I wasn't able to get rid of it. I mean, if it keeps going on or keeps consisting, I might have to go to a hospital or see a doctor. I'm hoping it's not anything serious. Okay, but anyway, we left off at episode 8, I believe. The last episode we were talking about caring for a bundle of joy. That was episode 7. Okay, the title of this episode is called Don't Forget Your Responsibilities. And this one is going to be very, very interesting. I mean, of course, I say that for every single episode that I shoot one to you guys, but I mean, every subject I come up with is interesting. I mean, sometimes I just have Google help me out with the topic, so I know exactly what it is I'm talking about. Sometimes I don't think about things on the spot, and that's what kind of gets to me. Okay, well let's get to why we are here. Okay, collaboration and general responsibilities, and this one is from Google. Once again, interesting topic. We're gonna be talking about responsibilities in general. Okay, like for a first example, when it comes to general sharing. Okay, let's say you and your friend or a group of friends wanted to go see a movie. You guys were trying to split the difference of who's paying for who and who's paying for what, because I mean basically I'm saying like if you guys choose to like take turns. I mean if you're that kind of group that likes to pay on your own every single time you go to movies with your friends. I mean, I can understand that. I mean, cause like I said, I'm the kind of person that doesn't really like to ask for help. It's a pride thing with me. But sometimes I do it because I don't have a choice. But I mean, and also because um I try not to always turn down generosity, especially if somebody wants to do something special for me. I try not to turn it down every single time. So yeah, but let's say you and your friend or group of friends want to go to movies, and you guys want to split the difference of who's paying what and who's paying for who. Like basically, your guys are just taking turns. I mean, if you get into like a sudden argument, all of a sudden like you're supposed to do this today, you're supposed to do that today, you're supposed to pay for this today, you're supposed to pay for that today. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really work out all that well. It doesn't work out all that well. But like I said, the important thing to remember is that you gotta have a compromise before you get right there, because I mean if you get into like that particular certain argument, then you're gonna wonder like how the next question you're gonna be asking is how are we in a relationship, how are we friends right now. I mean you're acting childish, you're just crazy, you're full of shit because you didn't remember that it was your turn and stuff like that. I mean, because people tend to act childish over the craziest little things. I mean, just seriously, man. Like I said, my mind's kind of going all over the place because I'm thinking about so much, and I kind of have a migraine. But I thought to still shoot one to you guys. Okay, but that is one thing. Like when you're going out with a group of friends to go see a movie, make sure you have a compromise, especially if you're on a system where you like taking turns between each other, so you don't have to pay for everything all the time, or paying for yourself all the time. I mean, it's all about generosity and communication. I mean, that's what I wanted to say there. So as long as you have that, then you won't get into those childish arguments. And trust me, they're a complete waste of time. Okay, for another example, okay, say if you were living with your partner or your friend. This has nothing to do with kids this time, just like in the last episode that we talked about caring for a child or a baby. But okay, let's say your friend or your partner is sharing a house together, or maybe living in a dorm together in a college. I mean, and you're both on a certain budget, but you want to be able to split up the responsibilities so you don't have to get into sudden arguments like I provided in the last example for you guys. Like you want to be able to have that sort of communication with with the person that you're with. I'm not talking about relationship wise always. I'm also talking about the person that you're sharing with. I mean, like I said, such as a friend. Let's say you're on a budget, and like I said, you want to be able to have communication with a person, especially if a sudden problem comes up that you have to help a certain person out. Make sure you communicate with the person before you do certain things, because that's how you land the problems, especially when you're sharing a house or a room together. I mean, there's always gonna be like arguments and stuff like that. I should know because right now I'm still living with my mother, and we get into our little arguments from time to time, and whether I work or not. I mean, she still feels like it's necessary for me to help out from time to time. And she's my mother, but she believes in us working as a team. And what kills me is that I've been out of a job for so long, I'm barely able to provide for myself, and it makes me not feel so great about myself. I mean, now unless I was able to have the power to to really move out on my own, and get my car together, because I mean it's just gonna take like a long shot. That's all I'm gonna say there. But when you're sharing a room or a house, you gotta make sure you have a certain compromise. I understand issues come up, but like I said, if you have no sort of communication with the person that you're with, then what's the point? Because it's not gonna last long, and the argument is gonna take a certain turn for the worse. So why waste your time? I mean, that's what I'm trying to understand right there. But okay, You know, it's funny. I try to think up of things up on the spot. I mean, whether they're too personal or not, I still try to dig far as deep as I can. You know, because all these episodes, I try to think of things up on the spot, and it's really not all of that easy. But that's what I mean by collaboration in general. You know, being able to divide responsibilities, thinking of generosity and all of that stuff, and sharing a room in a house together. I mean that one is really important because you're staying with that person, and you want to be able to have everything go great at all times. I mean, there's no point if you guys don't have communication or you don't tell each other what's going on and what if this come up. So if you don't have any sort of communication, you will regret it in the long run because one of you will run off what the other one says. It's not going to last too long. I mean, especially if it's your first time having a place or your first time actually staying with your partner, that's something you want to hold dearly and keep close. Like I said, I'm trying to get to that aspect myself. I've been trying so hard to get there with my boyfriend for the past couple years. Nothing happened yet, but I'm waiting to see what 2017 holds in store for me. Is this year meant for me to move in with him, or is it just meant for me to save up, worry about myself, and get my own place, and then we'll see what happens from there. But even if I do get my own place, there's not going to be a point later on because it depends on the amount of time that I stay at the apartment for. Because if he tells me like, yeah, I'm ready to move in with you, um, I'm just gonna be wondering a lot. So like I said, I'll see what 2017 holds in store for me. I'm still trying to get there. Okay, I know you, but anyway, YouTubers, that pretty much concludes the episode right here, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here once again. Like I said, everything that's talked about here is confidential. It's not meant for me to harm anybody in any sort of way. We already talked about that in the last episode. I'm not gonna repeat it again, but I might put it down in the description for you guys just in case. I mean, if I'm thinking about it, I'm not even sure. But I mean, God bless you guys. Until next Thursday, I will see you guys for more episodes and more other projects that I have promised on, but um, they're really late because I was sick for almost a whole week, and that was the week of Thanksgiving. It wasn't fun. I didn't really do anything in that week, but lie down in bed taking medicines and just playing on my phone when I got bored. But thank you guys so much for joining me. Okay, for right now, until next episode, I'm gonna leave you guys with peace out, and I will see you beautiful YouTubers later. Bye. Peace.